Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 18 of our playthrough on the pressure map. We're playing as the Ironteeth faction and we are playing on hard mode. So, let's talk about the comments first of all. So, if I was to rotate this I would get one extra flag. Now, Crandellis said not to do this while he's actively planting. I am also fine with losing 5 seconds of planting. It's a very good suggestion. You know I don't do like the maths and the optimisation, so I'm glad you guys do it for me. So thank you for that one. And what we will do is we'll pop that round like so, and we will get that high prioritised. There we go. Get them going. Oh yeah, they're running over here, aren't they, to do this? How much longer have we got on this? I'm really excited to see this done. So we're going to let them get on with that in the background. These should be high, they are high priority. So we'll let them get to the next day. Now, let's talk bots. But I want to put bots in. I don't want to wait for metal platforms to put bots in. Or actually, while I remember, I was watching yesterday's video back because, you know, I like to torture myself by watching my videos back. And I realised we could fit a centrifuge in here, so we don't have to have... Oh, no, we can't. Actually, we can. I don't need treated planks just right this second. So what we'll do is we'll take all of that out. Yeah, that's going to stop you from... okay. We don't need treated planks right this second, I say, as we do. Need the gears, probably. And, do you know what? This is becoming a whole thing. Because this only has one place on the side for entry, doesn't it? Right. I was talking about bots. Let me continue to try and talk about bots. Have I created the whole thing? What else is high prioritised? Is it all this stuff down the bottom down here? What level of priority do you have? So you only have low priority, so you're fine. Well, not low priority, but not massive priority. No, I need to change you to that priority so that they don't just bring it all over there. Okay, anyway, carry on. So I was thinking about bots. So how do we produce bots? We produce bots by using... So, you're going to have to forgive me here because I really don't use bots. So we would need... So we would need 4 bot factories for each bot, wouldn't we? So you'd have 2 for the arms... No, you wouldn't. You could have one. So you could have one each because the limbs are 4.5 hours. The other bits are 18 hours. Fair enough. The assembler takes 36 hours. So to begin with, just to get bots out the gate, so to speak, I could get away with one of these in a hidden location that you guys wouldn't have to see. So rather than traumatizing Blackout by putting another platform system in here, for now there will be one. I was thinking we could put something in here. Do we have the space? Is my first question. We have the space if I was to come in round the back around here, and that may be better. Oh, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, what we can do is we can put we can just put a normal staircase in there. And then we could put stairs down here. I'm just thinking bots is going to automate some of the jobs and improve our workflow. So, I mean, let's unlock the buildings. We don't lack for science. So, the bot factory is too high. The bot assembler is 1, so I'd get away with that. So what we're going to try and do is, if I can... So what are the dimensions of these buildings? Where are they? I'm trying to be a bit more thoughtful, a little bit more circumspect, so that you know this works. So that's a 3x3. You are also a 3x3, but you don't need to be as low. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here with tunnels, and I'm going to go along here to about here, that should be fine. And if we put a 3x3 there, a 3x3 there, 3x3 there, and a 3x3 there, we should be able to put bot production in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Apart from there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in... Was you literally about to come and build that tunnel for me, friend? We'll come in there. You'll see why I'm doing this in a pinch. Because obviously those buildings are a little bit high, so we're going to have to go down, so we're going to have to detonate a little bit lower. Oh wow, there is actually useful resource here. Go pick it up, guys. Have they put in what I've asked them to? Well, they put this in. Detonate. Which means they probably put this in up here. Yeah, they have put this forester in, so thank you for that suggestion, Crandalis. Excellent suggestion. And Jason, I haven't actually tried to load your thing in again yet because it wouldn't load it on first attempt because of the update, which is always great on experimental mode, so you know it is what it is. I am going to continue to try and load it in so we can have a look at that. So, bots. Where was I? Yeah, we could get rid of that one on the wall actually as well. I also have thought about I want to have a tube way to get up here somehow. So we may end up running a tube up here and over the top so that we can get up here without having to go wee all the way around. But we will worry about that later. And I would like these wood workshops to have power, so you can do that. And then we would be able to remove this because we have an explosive factory over here. And we have a centrifuge over here as well. So now we would just need to put in Badwater storage, Badwater and extract storage, which I'm sure we can squeeze in somewhere over here. I mean, we can squeeze it in somewhere over here. Okay. So they are going fast. We are on 5.8 days left of this drought. It is just going to take them an absolute arse age to get up here. But I would like that to be the next highest priority. And that, obviously. So, let's just let them do what they're going to do. Power over here, we're probably going to have to change this. This has been done for all intents and purposes. So, I am fine with this. So, fingers crossed, this is enough to contain the water. Because if it's not, we are in a bad position. We are in a not good place. So, they have the resources up here. So, they have, well, they don't, but they do. They have the gears, they have the explosives. Oh, we don't need the explosives up here anymore because I've already put the explosives in. Well, that is what it is. They have the gears. Hopefully they can build this in 4 days. And then we will get towards bots. Because I would very much like the supply chain to be about bots. Bots running the mines, bots running the industry. You know what I mean? Just get the bots in. So then the beavers can have better lives. I'm very altruistic like that. I'm also going to lower the priority on this so that if I do mess around with priorities, they don't come down here and do this. I mean, it's nice to do this. It's just not super urgent. And as I was watching back my video, I'm not vain, I promise. I did have the question of whether I'd actually screwed this up. Really screwed this up. So that's that. So that, if we opened that, that would go down into our source. So that should not affect us. Okay, that won't affect us. Is there any chance of flow back into here? So there's no flow back into there from there. Because that's... There is a chance of flow back into here. But we can't because that's blocked. So this should be completely pressurized. And I'm willing to bet a reasonable amount on it. I just want you guys to know that if it does all go wrong, it's not because I'm farming it for like engagement or anything. I genuinely am this dumb. Genuinely am this dumb. So I can lower the priority now on that because they're not going to go downstairs and do that other stuff. And we do need to sort this horrendous mess out. I'm guessing everything else down here we have in abundance. Like, no, they are. Or is it just because I've given them projects to do and they are doing them? They've done that as well. I'm really interested to see how this pans out. I want to see this working. Right, so we have our mangrove farm over here, and we have, where are we? Berries over here. It's great. It's fantastic. It's probably not enough to support the amount of beavers I want to support. So, hear me out. Mangrove farm here. It's going to work in one of two ways. So, we are at water level there, aren't we? So this is going to continue to feed in. I mean, we have plenty of water in here. I can even come and dynamite around the edges to make it deeper if I so desire. What I'm thinking is, right, this might be absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna do an explainer, and I want you to tell me whether you think it's crazy, and whether you actually want to see it done. So what I was going to do is I was going to come in, say here, we'll come in with a small. Then I'd put this on, and then what I would do is I don't even know actually. Now that's going to be higher anyway. So what I would do is here, for example, I wouldn't even do that. What I'd do is I would come in with the panel, not panels, the platforms. Say we had one there. Pretend it's butted up against this, or I'd create some sort of diversion through here, which I would intend to. And what we would do is we would have around the edge. See, that's too low. Does it have to be? Does it have to be one higher? You saw that though. So we do that. Oh, fine, whatever. And then if I was to put the dirt around the edge. Okay, so the inside would. Okay, so say we did this and we had a sluice to keep the water level at a constant level, and then we had a nice mangrove farm in it. No, it can't be like that, can it? Ignore me. I do know what I'm intending. So we would have it at that level. And then obviously you need dirt to grow the mangroves on. So we would have it like this. And it would be like a mangrove farm. And we would have a sizable amount over this side. Let me know what you think about that. Is it horrendous? Is it an abomination? Yes, most likely. Do I want to do it anyway? You bet I do. So let me know what you think about that. Obviously that isn't going to stay how that is. I'm keen to get feedback. And 169 gears, nice. 111 metal blocks. Good. What are they actually doing that isn't? Seriously, what are they doing? This is why I shouldn't mess around with priorities. This is why I really shouldn't mess around with priorities. So, I want that to be built over there. That's next highest priority. This could be next when they've got nothing else to do. And then this can be next. And we do have to move this, extend this power plant out as well, because I do want more of the good stuff. That might overflow there actually. We might have to. Oh, I deleted the way to get over to the other side, didn't I? We will see what that looks like. We will see what that looks like. What are they doing now? They're coming up here. I am aware this is like a ridiculously long path for them to do. But they're doing it. Oh yeah, that's not taking too long at all. 60%. Couple more days. Block the top of that off. Nice. We'll see. Well, we're going to see what happens anyway, because this is turned on. Well, this will be turned on in 2 days regardless, because we're going to be entering a normal tide. So these are open. And these are open. So this is just going to rocket through here. I don't know whether there's any more openings that I might have to go plug. I mean, there's this one up here, isn't there? Do I go plug this? Yeah, okay. Let's go plug that. There's nothing down here. is there. That shouldn't be affected. Let's make that a reasonable priority as well. Let's plug that. So that should all force through here. I don't think there's anywhere else it can force through. We will see. Because this, I mean, it can't come out there. It can come out there. I am concerned about this outflow. Is it big enough? Because that's the same height. So we might have to be ready to do an emergency closure or heighten this here. If we heighten that there, that will go out this way. Which will then go down here and out. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Ah, so they put that in now. So I think it's time to say goodbye. And then what we maybe can do is we get rid of that as well. We can maybe put in a... I didn't mean to delete the path, friends. You are probably going to have to get back up here to get back to the power plant. What I could do is I could move the tank up here. Because we are going to want a storage tank up here for Badwater. Irrespective. Because this is our Badwater pumping area. Add it to the list of projects, yep. I'm pretty sure all of these are empty by now. Goodbye, beavers. I'm sorry. Those gears aren't empty though. And this isn't empty either yet. Empty out. And then we're going to recover this as a plantable space. I mean, I can delete all of this up here as well. We're going to probably plant... Probably going to plant some more trees. Eggplant rations are just... We're not just... What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to corn rations so that we can empty this one out. And get it all moved over here. Maybe we actually go for these platforms next. And how are you getting on? Ah! You can empty these out now, because I don't need these. So, let's just plug up the hole at the top. Let's get down there. That'll be fine. And let's get going. I assume they're coming over here to do... They are doing some of this. Excellent. And there is some lovely, lovely resource here. Lovely, lovely metal. Go and get all of that. Because we did chuck a lot of metal into that. And, oh, they are now building these platforms. They are now building these platforms. Are they building these? No, they're not. They're moving corn rations into here. Obtain? Yeah. So, I did set that all as a oh, I didn't put a path in on the top. That's on me. So I'm kind of thinking what this would look like. So I could change this to be a platform. We could run that over there. Run that up there. I think we do this. Just going to make everyone's life a little bit easier. And the district centre does need to move as well, I'm fully aware of that. So, have they put this dirt in over here? No, they have not. I'm waiting for him to come and do it. Moment of truth. Dirt block is in. So, water is going to flow. Going to flow through here, through here. It can't come out the top here anymore. It's all going down here. It's all pushing through here. Is it pushing through here? I mean, it's all open, isn't it? Oh, is it trying to raise to a certain level before it will force itself? Okay. We just need to monitor. We just need to keep a close eye on some of this. So, what was I doing? I was doing this, wasn't I? I was doing this. So, is that acceptable? That is acceptable. All of that along there. We will come and change this once at the end, once we're ready to go. Oh, I don't need. I don't need to be, because they can go through there. Oh, I love that. Fine. Let's pause for a second, because I don't know what's happening over the other side. I don't know what's happening over the other side, and I don't want to. I don't want to just flood the entire colony with bad water. Not again. Not at this stage. And you know what? Get this built, because it just makes it easier for beavers to get to work. Right, so how is our flow? Has anything adverse happened? Is this going like the bangers now? Oh my god, it is. This was a brilliant idea. This was a very good idea. Look at that. Poof. So no water's flowing out of here. It's all flowing. So it's flowing here. So it's pushed up as far as it can because it can't come out of there. It's pushed up as far as it can because it won't go out there because the height. It's pushing through here, down there, and out there. Excellent. And we haven't had any overtopping yet. It's just we do have a bit of almost overtopping here. Let's just keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on this while I do other stuff. Maybe we need to widen this hole. Or maybe create an... Is that filling up? Right, I believe we are filling up. So, it's time for contingency. I can't have them come over into the bad water, can I? So, let's turn off one of the sources for now. Which one's the easiest one to get to? Let's go down here. So we'll dome that off just for now, which will slow the water down, but it will also mean we're not going to overflow like I had imagined. Ooh, okay, they're all getting turned off. I'm not having that. We need an excess overflow. Do you know what? Screw it, they are all getting turned off. We did build the outflow, fine. It means we are going to lose power for a little bit. But I think we have the resources to do this. Yes, no, yeah, no, we are. Whoa. Caught that just in time. I can deal with a tiny bit of contamination like that. Right. Emergency project diversion is a go. I love this game. I love the suggestions as well. We wouldn't have had this chaos if you hadn't suggested it. I think it was Phelan. Sorry if I have got that wrong. I have a few series on the go. I have my personal life, so sometimes I do forget things. Pop that there. Pop that there. And then what we're going to do is I think we're going to come in with a... There's no reason not to make this channel reasonably deep. We'll come in with that. And it's circuitous, and it's annoying, and it's everything in between. But we caught it. So it's fine. And we are not making power while I'm doing this, so... I mean, we will turn one back on once we've assuaged the immediate problem. But that is the first job, and that's going to dilute out. That's going to be fine. That's no sadness. I mean, there is a little bit of sadness. But they are going to come over. That's going to dilute out. No, I don't think any... Oh, we have contaminated beavers. Did I deleted all? Right. We have no power either. So, what is the best way to do this? I mean, you've got no power at the moment anyway, so... Is it a well-being thing? It is a well-being thing, isn't it? Decontamination pod. And then what I can do is I can put a power. I can put a power into... I can put actually another one in. Where are they? Well-being. That's a good use of that space. And then we can up the priority on all of this. Cool. All right. So power has receded. So now we can put it back to. We can put it back to 2 being on, because we know 2 being on isn't going to overflow us. Right. It's the 3rd on that does it. It is the 3rd being on that does it. So hopefully we will now get a little bit of modicum of normal power. I'm glad we were careful there. Well, moderately careful. I know you have no power. Oh, so we have 2 aubergine rushes, don't we? So then we're going to go with... We will get to algae. Probably. And you're going to be eggplant. Eggplant. And eggplant. I am going to have to put in another oil press, because that is by far and large not enough. But not right yet. And we have decontamination pods, so that's fine. So this is flowing through now at a normal level. And it's a drought approaching. So we're also, well, we're not... It's not fine. It's not what I'm going to discuss as fine, but, you know, I mean, we are flowing... Yeah, okay. We are doing okay. We are doing okay. And we're also going to need a lot of fermenters as well. So I think my next logical thing to come along here with... We have loads of cassava. We haven't got soybean yet. Maybe soybean goes over here. Or soybean will go somewhere. Oh, they're putting this in as well. They are stretching the projects. I don't want them to build this, so let's delete this. And then we'll be able to just turn that on and have that flow out rather than having to flow through this way. And then we can change these to levees at the end. Love it. I feel like we're actually getting somewhere. And we're also not flooding our colony. Which is the main thing. Which is the very main thing. What was I doing? I was discussing how we were going to put fermenters in, wasn't I? Food. Now I could just come along flat along the back, but that's not how we ferment, is it? You do like the weird T-shapes with the fermenters. which is going to involve everyone's favourite thing, more platforms. I don't want to hear any crying NYC, you knew this was happening. It isn't happening to the extent I thought it was happening this episode. I thought we were going to go for a big expansion, but getting carried away with that stuff, etc., has diminished my ability to do that. No, I'm one out. Look at that, isn't that absolutely galling? Okay. Let's get the first one. 1, 2, 3. Because I didn't count. If I was counting, that wouldn't have happened. Like so. Oh, well, they did put this in quick. Is that not connected to the... Right, so that's annoying. I know you can't get up there right now, but if I was to put that in, that connects onto there, doesn't it? Yeah. And if I was to put that in and put those stairs back on, and then made that your super high priority, would that happen? I mean, I can accept with not accessing the top of this yet because we have so much resource. And I would rather this all be connected. Or is it connected and just nobody... I mean, it should be. It just hasn't... Oh, yeah, okay, it's not connected. Ignore me. I could have actually just gone up there as well and connected it there, couldn't I? Without this kerfuffle of bits. Oh well. Let's detonate this side. Maybe we need to actually come up here and do those bits as well. As a high priority. I haven't actually checked on how they're getting on with the Cave of Doom. They haven't started the Cave of Doom. Bots are coming! Soon, TM. Very soon, TM. But this is it. This is looking good. And now that means I can continue to run our power along this side, like so. Ad infinitum, and then we can put in fermenters. The T-shaped boys. And I'm guessing this is as many fermenters as we're actually going to need. Look at that, isn't it great? So that comes in like that, round there. And we're going to have to do something about oil presses as well, because I'm going to need a couple more oil presses. Because this is just not filling this up. We can... This should be enough for... What recipes do we have? We have... Okay, so yeah, so we have 3 dedicated to each. Once we get them, we will have this one dedicated to fermented cassavas to begin with, because that's the closest one. We haven't grown the mushrooms or the soybeans yet. We will. We will. We very much will. Well, I keep saying we will. With no expectation that we actually will ever get there. Did I not cover you with impermeable floor? Did I not? Have they just not built it yet? Oh, okay, they are built. It is too far from the district centre. Oh. What? That shouldn't be too far from district centre. There's steps. Ah, 27-day drought. Fine. Really? That connects to a district centre. Oh, they haven't. Right. Fine. That's what it means. Where am I? Where am I? I'm going to let them put that in slowly. That needs to be probably like that. And then we will see what this flow does. We'll turn it all back on and we'll see whether the flow is much better. Because I don't care where the water goes after it's been through here. It can come down here and off here for all I care. As long as it goes through here, okay. In fact, if it came down here and through here, rather than up here, that might be better, because then we could run a second plough plant going this way. But let's not get carried away. Genuinely thought they might have been closer to doing this. Okay. I guess this is a long ass walk. Tribute ingenuity has to go somewhere as well. So we have to figure out where we can route power. Oh, I know where we can route power. What's it look like? 12k, fine. You ready, boys? Are you ready for your tribute to your ingenuity? The question is, do I have it down here? Or more facing... Actually, yeah, that's going to be better, isn't it? So, let's put that there. There we go. This could be weird to build, but we're going to build it. And then what we'll do is we will put it... I'm giving them more building projects, I know. I'm very sad about it myself as well. Look at that, facing out onto the colony. Look at that. We'll run power along there into the back of it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, let's not get carried away building that. It doesn't need to happen just yet. What are they doing? How is the dynamite? The dynamite over here is done. Boom, boom. Have a beaver born from an advanced breeding pod when we have no water. We do have water. I'm very confused. We'll have a look at what that achievement meant. Wow, they are building all of the crap. Oh, they haven't built those stairs. That's why they can't get over there to build it, because they haven't prioritised the stairs. And I haven't prioritised these either. Okay, we're learning. We're learning very slowly, but we are learning. And I haven't prioritised that either. It's a good day for not prioritising stuff. We do need to move all of this. Beaver hospital in here. Maybe we extend this out and we have a beaver hospital on this side. I'm sure that'll cheer some people up. So let's think about that now. Oh, is that the bell that means the cycle means the end of the day? Get back to your houses. That's cool. So we are going to have this just coming out here, I guess. And maybe we put another stairwell in this side. Like a central stairwell, and we have a beaver hospital hanging over this bit. Maybe that could look cool. I'm not sure whether I have the mental acuity to figure that out right now, though. Has this been done? Almost. Detonate. So. Right, moment of truth. Still want the power. Lovely idea, love it. Just come down and turn this boy on. So what we are watching for is we are watching to see if this overflows. I'm glad I was on the ball because that could have been horrendous if it had just kept overflowing into our reservoir. I think I would have cried. Oh, you're going in there now, are you guys? Good for you. So, let's keep an eye. So we're flowing through. We are not hit critical mass yet, where it's even going up to the next level. Let's just take a step back. So, while we're watching this, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Genuinely means the world to me that you guys continue to watch, continue to enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoy this. If you're watching, I assume you're enjoying this, unless you hate watching, like some of you may be. That's a joke as well. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. It does just take a while for the flow to increase, doesn't it? What are we on? The power gauges are good. So we're still at 3k. So when that goes up to 5, we know that stuff's going on. So it's increasing ever so slightly. And we know that I'm going to have to... I hope the power can go in at a certain level on these buildings, otherwise this is going to incur a level of messing around that I really wasn't interested in doing. Don't do this to me where it doesn't back up now. Power is increasing, which means flow's increasing. I think this level's safe. I think we've determined that this is okay. And this will continue to fill this level up. So that's quite a... I'm actually quite proud of that bit. It's down here where I'm concerned. So, yes, I probably should have put a little bit more in here. But there we go, so we're going to flow through here. It's not perfect, it's going to flow through here, flow out there. And flow down here. I could block this off for even more super... that's a concept, isn't it? Block that off to push even more through here. Do I like that? I think I do, but I'm not sure how... Ooh. Right, so are we concerned? Is this rising? I don't think it is. We'll take a rain check on looking at this and we'll come back in 5 seconds. So, where am I looking? I'm trying to look at here. So, this is the moment of truth. If I come and take these out, and I go to landscaping, and I put this dynamite in as a high priority. We may get to botch yet. Actually, where was the entrance to the building? Is it on the second floor or is it on the first floor? It is on the first floor, right, okay. I'm having a moment. I can't click on things apparently. Now we need to put some dynamite in there. There we go. So, let's get going. Is this going up? Is this going up? No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay for now. When I inevitably come and block this up. Because how is that? So that pushes up there, which... Okay. Okay. I mean, don't particularly care about that. Yeah. So we can come block this up, which will create a lovely pressurized vessel, which would mean we might get even more power out of this. So, in theory, if I was to detonate this, put in a Badwater factory in here, it is connected to the network. And put that down there like so. Let's just get those stairs prioritised, just see if they can start building this planks, gears, metal blocks. All of which we have. Am I intrigued as to how they're getting on down here? Yes, they need more path. But they are getting to it. It's not like they're not. I do want them to continue with that as well, because you can guarantee the next one will be a bad tide, and that'll just be annoying. And you know what? They can build all of these metal platforms after this. I also want to take this out and remove all the power from over there. Yeah, definitely wanted to do that. Just so that I can go boosh, boosh, boosh. And then we're going to run all the power along here into the back of the Tribute of Ingenuity that they can't reach. How are we getting on in here, guys? Can that be reached? And is it powered? Build it for me quick and we'll have a look. So the idea is that we will have this mini bot factory in here to supplement the use of bots to begin with before, and we get them on the dangerous jobs, so we have less injured beavers, and then we can start to be a bit more efficient. And yep, there we go. Didn't mean to delete all of that, but okay. Come on guys, you've got plenty of planks. I know I should have them on 18-hour work days, I'm a union man. I wouldn't want to work 18-hour work days, and I think I've made this joke multiple times in my videos. So if it's getting boring and trite, please tell me. It's just so much easier for them to get up there, isn't it? Oh, we even moved the planks. Fine. And you are going to be making bots heads, bot chassis, and we could even be clever about this. We could be. Where's the entrance to this? To improve the workflows. I swear to God, if you delete that platform, I'm going to die. And then we could have just a nice little route over the top. Just as, oh no. I messed that up. I messed that up. Once again, recording early in the morning. Apparently it's not conducive to my ability to play this game. But we squeezed in where we squeezed in, don't we? Detonate. And we'll put some paths in. And it was another bot factory, wasn't it, here? Like so. Glad that this works. I'm glad this is slightly hidden to begin with. And are we overtopping? No, we're not. That's fine. Screw this side of the map, though, in particular. Yeah, we're not doing so well on the greenification of this map. I'm not sure how viable it's going to be. Maybe we'll try and come down here and have a bit more farming down here. Oh, that could have been a thing if that backed up down there, couldn't it? Did I actually have to cap that off? No, I didn't. But I'm glad I did. Contingency and all that. So, yeah, that's just quicker to get in there, isn't it, guys? Much better. So I'm hoping we can finish this one with our first bot. Oh, no, I don't want them there. I don't want them there at all. Priority tool. So, we are at 50 minutes. Maybe keep it going a little bit longer. I would like to get the first bot made. We have beaver working in it, we do. He is 72% of his way to it. And that just looks a little bit better. They can actually access all of them now. Oh, I didn't need to be as aggressive with this, I don't think, but you know, whatever. You know, whatever, it's fine. Sorry, I just realised I went really quiet for about a minute or two there. Brain not work. Apparently. So the assembler goes in there. We actually created a bit of dead space we didn't need. And then we will have our first bot. And then we need to fit... Oh, I need to put chargers in, don't I? Sugar. Didn't even think about that. So you're going to produce the limbs, and you're going to produce the heads. And you're all going to get high prioritized. So, where do we charge bots in this world? I have a feeling this is coming out. No, we're not deleting that. I have a feeling that's coming out, and we're going to put in some bot charging stations down here. Science. I have a feeling that's going to be a thing. So let's get them high prioritized as well. Oh, and they are putting the metal platforms in. Look at that. The abomination grows. We have one bot chassis, and I'm just going to run this for a little bit, just to see if they can get that done tomorrow. So, I think we've done really well. We've increased our power output. We're not using any, well, we are using engines. We have engines over here, and over here. But we're not using, and here. We're not using a lot of engines, and we have come up with a plan to increase the outflow even further. Because I don't think I'd have to mess around with this output here, because this is already flowing into here. So if I literally come over and block this, it should just push it all out here, which could be very exciting. That's still, I mean, that's outflow, I don't care. We're close to having bots. This is looking absolutely horrendous, and I love every minute of it. We have loads of food, loads of that. We started to think about the next level of our sorry, my Alexa started going off and I don't remember talking to it. It's a bit spooky. Oh well. Anyway, we've done really well this episode, as I got distracted by my spooky Alexa. That does use a lot of metal blocks, doesn't it? How much power? Oh, it does take power. The power supply is high. That's good. This take power? Yes, it does. Yeah, okay. Power input. Oh. Yeah, no, you are connected, aren't you? Oh, so you have two chassis. So you're just waiting on the heads and the limbs. Fine. I thought I'd done something wrong there, but it is connected. I know I could put storages a little bit closer, but when we do have the actual bot production area over here, that will be moved. And this is just so I could put something in that we don't have to look at, that can just get some bots out for us, and then we don't have to just see it at all for a little while. We have so much storage going on. I'm so glad some of this is paying off. Because when we come to build the Wonder, we should be in a good place. Yeah. So, I'm disappointed I haven't actually shown you a bot this episode. But we're in a position to have a bot soon. So, that'll be exciting for next episode. Thank you for watching. Any comments are obviously always welcome. I love to hear what you guys got to say. So, yeah. If you've enjoyed this, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you next time for more Ironteeth. I think we probably got 10 more episodes of this because there is a lot of stuff I want to do. Wellbeing's got to improve. This abomination needs to be built. The mangrove farm. I'm really interested to know what you want to know about the mangrove farm because I like the idea. I don't know whether it's going to gain much traction, but I do like the idea of the mangrove farm being down there. So yeah, let me know, and I will see you next time.